Hi, I'm Johnny with Balloon Animals Palm Beach, and today I'm going to show you how to make a balloon that reminds people of Freddy Fazbear from Five Nights at Freddy's. You will need 5 mocha 260s, 1 black 260, 2 gray 160s, 1 black 160, 1 white 160, 1 blush 350, and 2 5-inch rounds. Grab your mocha 260 and inflate it so you have about an 8-finger tail. Make a pinch twist. Make a 7-finger bubble. Make a pinch twist. Make another 7-finger bubble, same size as this one. And wrap that into the pinch twist on the opposite side. Give the balloon a squish, draw it back across, wrap it into the pinch twist on the opposite side. Give the balloon a squish, draw it back across, wrap it into the pinch twist on the opposite side. We're going to save this. You want about 8 fingers of inflated balloon. Then you're just going to make sure you have a little tail on either side, and you want to tie those 2 tails together. So you have this loop, and then you want to squish the knot to the center of the inflated bubble and then make a bend on either side to alter the shape. Now you want to take this and find the one that you just wrapped in, untwist it, tie it off. So now you have 3 of these 7-finger bubbles, and then you have a pinch twist on either end, and then you have 1 more 7-finger bubble that's coming out. Set this aside. Grab your blush 350 and inflate it so you have about a 10 or 11-finger bubble. You want to tie a knot on both sides of that bubble. And you want to get rid of this extra. We're going to save it for the stomach. And you want to leave enough of a tail that you can tie these 2 ends together. So just cut off a bit. So now you can take these 2 tails and tie them together in a loop. You want to give them a bit of a shape too. Set that aside, grab your black 160 and inflate it so you have about a 12-finger bubble of inflated balloon. Mine inflated backwards, so I'm going to, you would normally have a nozzle here. I'm going to tie a knot so I have a little short tail. Then just make a little 2-finger bubble. And then you want to deflate the balloon as you create about a 2-finger space of deflated balloon. Make sure to twist that nice and tight so it stays in place. See, I've got a little 2-finger section here that's uninflated. And now you're going to just make another 2-finger bubble, same size as the other one. Then you can get rid of the extra. Save this, we're going to use it. Tie this one off, leaving a little short tail. Because what you're going to do is you're going to tie the 2 tails together. So now you see you've got this deflated section in between the 2 bubbles. So we're going to slide this onto this mocha bubble here. So the deflated section's on the outside, and this knot is going to be on the inside when you pull this back down. Now you're going to grab your blush 350 loop that you created and slide that onto the mocha bubble. And lastly, you're going to grab the mocha loop that you created and slide that on. And that doesn't really need to be slid very far up. And then you're going to take the tail of the mocha bubble and wrap it into that pinch twist that it was originally wrapped into. So this is what you should have so far. This is going to be the head, front of his face, his bottom jaw. These will be his eyebrows. Grab your next Mocha 260 and inflate it so you have about a 9-finger tail. Make a little 2-finger loop. Pull the nozzle through that loop to lock it into place. Make a pinch twist. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take this balloon. See, this is the back of the head. This is the front of the head. So you have one bubble here in the back, and you want to just slide this balloon behind this one bubble, in one side and out the other side. Pull it all the way up. So it should be sticking out of the head about 1 finger of inflated balloon in the front. In the back, it's going to look more like 2. Measure the same distance on this side, because you're going to make another ear on this side, so you want them to look even. Twist that off, make a pinch twist. Make another 2-finger bubble, same size as this one. 2-finger loop. Get rid of the extra. We're going to use this in just a minute. Tie this one off. And now you want to go ahead and just tuck this pinch twist into the loop. Do the same on the other ear. Tuck the pinch twist into the loop. Now he's got his ears. We're going to use the scrap of the Mocha 260 that we just created to give him a neck. So you want to take the nozzle and twist it into this pinch twist at the base of his head. Then you want to go make a 4-finger bubble. So you're going down just past his jaw here. And make 2 pinch twists. Get rid of the extra, tie that off. So that's what you have so far. Grab your blush 350 scrap and inflate it so you have about 10 fingers of inflated balloon. You can tie both ends off and get rid of some of this extra if you want. What I'm going to do before I cut off this tail is grab your Mocha 260 and inflate it so you have about an 8-finger tail. Then take this nozzle and tie it to the blush 350 scrap. Now I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of the extra tail on the 350. And then I'm going to take this part where these 2 balloons are connected and wrap them into these 2 pinch twists at the base of the neck. Now you're going to take your Mocha balloon and do a 10-finger bubble. Make a pinch twist. Grab your 350 and wrap the end into that pinch twist you just made. Now you want to take your Mocha balloon and draw it back up, wrap it into the 2 pinch twists at the base of the neck. Then bring it back down and wrap it into the pinch twist at the base of the stomach. Get rid of the extra. Save this. We're going to use it in a little bit. Tie this off. Alright, so far we have the head and the torso. We're going to work on the arms and legs, so grab your gray 160 and inflate it so you have about a 13-finger tail, 12 or 13-finger tail. All right, make 2 pinch twists. Now you're going to just cut that off. Tie this one. So you have 2 little pinch twists. You want to come back later and tie this off so it doesn't deflate because you are going to be manipulating it. Now you want to make 8 of these. All right, so I have 6 so far of the double pinch twists in the gray 160. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. If you only got 5, don't worry. Grab your next gray 160 and inflate it so you have about a 12-finger tail, and make the rest of the double pinch twists so that you have 8 total. I'm gonna save this gray 160 scrap. We're gonna use it in a minute. I have about 14 fingers of inflated balloon left, which is more than enough. Okay, now I have made 8 of these double pinch twists. So you're ready for the next step. Grab your Mocha 260 and inflate it so you have about an 8-finger tail. Make a little 1-finger loop. Pull the nozzle through that loop to lock it into place. Grab one of your double gray pinch twists and twist those around that twist you just made. Make a 3 or 4-finger bubble. Grab your next double gray pinch twist and wrap those around the twist you just made. Make a 4-finger bubble. Now you're going to take that twist and you're going to wrap it into the 2 pinch twists at the base of his neck. So this way the balloon is coming out the opposite side. Now you want to make a 4-finger bubble, same size as this one. Grab one of your double pinch twists in the gray. Wrap that around the twist you just made. Make a 3-finger bubble, same size as this one. Grab your double gray pinch twist and wrap it around that twist you just made and make a little 1-finger bubbles. 1-finger loop, same size as this one. Wrap those into the gray pinch twist. Get rid of the extra. Now what you want to do with this is you want to just make a little 2-finger loop. Tie those tails together. This will be one of his feet. Tie this one off. So these are his arms so far, and they're pretty much fully articulated in that you can pose them any way you want. Grab your last Mocha 260 and inflate it so you have about a 9-finger tail. Now you're gonna make a 4-finger bubble. Grab the double gray pinch twist, wrap that into the twist you just made. Make a 6-finger bubble. And you're gonna take that twist and you wanna twist it into the pinch twist at the waist. So it's coming out the opposite side. Make a 6-finger bubble, same size as this one. Grab one of the double pinch twists in gray, wrap that into the twist you just made. Now you're gonna bring the balloon back up, make a 6-finger bubble, same size as this one, and wrap it into the pinch twist at the waist. Bring the balloon back over and make a bubble same size as this one. Wrap it into the 2 gray pinch twists at the knee. Get rid of the extra. Tie that off. So what you have so far are his thighs, parts of the knees, and 1 calf. Grab the foot that you made and you're going to tie that onto the calf. When that loop is on there, you just grab one of your 2 gray pinch twists and wrap that into the place where you tied those together. So So that's one whole leg. Let's complete this other leg. So grab your mocha 260 scrap. Make a 2-finger loop, same size as this other foot. Pull the nozzle through that loop to lock it into place. Then you want to make a bubble that's the same size as this calf. Then you want to leave a little bit of a tail, but get rid of the extra air. Tie that one off, and then you can take this little tail and twist it into the knee here. Grab your last set of pinch twists and twist those in at the ankle. So those are his legs so far. They're sticking out a little bit, but we're going to bring them in closer when we add the belt. So grab your gray 160. Make a tiny little 1-finger bubble. Then you want to put that 1-finger bubble in the center of the back and pull the balloon around his waist pretty tight, lifting up the torso bubbles, and wrap into that 1-finger bubble you made. Make one more 1-finger bubble, get rid of the extra. We're going to save this for his microphone. Tie this one off. So what you want to do is take this brown pinch twist that's in the back here, and you just want to lift it up and behind these two legs so it's no longer in between the legs. So that, in conjunction with the belt, puts the legs much closer together. And then you can adjust the knees and ankles however you want him to look, if you'd like he's standing or he's walking, whatever. Grab your black 260 and inflate it so you have about a 10-finger tail. Take the nozzle, wrap it into the pinch twist on the top of his head. Make a little 3 or 4-finger bubble. Make another 3 or 4-finger bubbles, same size as this one. And wrap that into the mocha pinch twist at the top of his head. So the mocha pinch twist is in the front and the black balloon's coming out the back of his head, and you want to make a 1-finger bubble. Make a pinch twist. Now you just want to take this black balloon and you want to draw it all the way around that mocha pinch twist in the front. Back to the black pinch twist, wrap that into the pinch twist. Get rid of the extra. We're going to use this, so we want to save it. Tie this one off. Now he has his top hat. Grab your black 260 scrap. Give it a puff of air so you have a very little 2-finger bubble. Tie it off so you have a little 1-finger tail on both sides of that bubble. Save the rest of your black 260 scrap. We'll use it for his microphone. Grab your white 5-inch round and inflate it so you have a very little 1.5 to 2-finger bubble. Grab your next 5-inch round and inflate it to the same size as the other one. You just want a little 1.5 to 2-finger bubble, very little. Tie those 2 white balloons together. Now what you're going to do is grab your black bubble that you made. You're going to tie these 2 tails together around the tails of the white balloons. So you're basically just tying this black balloon in the center. When you tie those 2 tails together, it gives the balloon, this black bubble, a little bit more of an oval shape, and it's going to hold the eyes and nose in place for you so that you can now take one of these long white tails, or both, it's up to you, and you're going to tuck it down behind this blush bubble and wrap it in. I also tuck it behind this mocha and wrap it into the neck here. Wrapping it into the mocha pinch twist at the back of the head. So he's got his eyes, nose. We'll give him some teeth. Grab your white 160 and inflate it so you have about a 14-finger tail. You don't really need a lot. Take your nozzle, wrap it into the pinch twist at the back of his head, the base of his skull there. Then you just want to pull it up and kind of tuck it in between the blush bubble and the mocha bubble that represent his upper and lower jaw. And give it a little 1-finger bubble and make 10 of those little 1-finger bubbles. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now mine is 10 fingers, so really you might want to stop and measure across from one side of the mouth to the other to make sure that you're not doing too many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, so I could get away with doing only 8 bubbles if I want on this one. So I'm going to do 8 bubbles and wrap into the same pinch twist that I started at the one in the back of the skull. Get rid of the extra, tie that off. All right, so he has his teeth. And I've tucked these 2 pinch twists to the back so that his head is really falling down on his chest like this. So grab your black 160 scrap and inflate it so you have about a 6 or 7 finger tail. Make a little 2-finger loop. Pull that nozzle through to lock it into place. Make a pinch twist. Make another 2-finger loop, same size as this one. So you have a little bow. We're making his bow tie, and that's going to move his head back. So you put the bow tie in front under his jaw, draw the balloon all the way around, and wrap it into the black pinch twist. Get rid of the extra. Tie that off. This is what you should have so far. That's front, side, back. I like to give him his microphone too because I have the scraps to do it. So grab your black 260 scrap and you just give it a tiny little puff of air, and you want just enough space. You know, I have a little 1-finger tail and I have just enough space that I can do a really tight little 2 pinch twists at the top. And it's squishy enough that I can still grab just a little tip here if I want. So that's the handle of his microphone. And then grab your gray 160 scrap and inflate it so that you have enough to make a little 1-finger loop. Just pull the nozzle through that loop, get rid of the extra, tie the 2 tails together, and twist that loop onto the 2 black pinch twists. So he's got his little microphone, and now we can just attach this by twisting that tiny little nub into the 2 gray pinch twist at his wrist. So he's holding his little microphone there. And he has every detail you could possibly give him, right? All you need now is the artwork. For the artwork, I just start with a black Sharpie. Pupils on the eyes, then I make a curve down the front of his face here. And 3 freckles on each side. Use a blue Sharpie for the irises of the eyes. Same thing for the other eye. And if you want, you can finish off by adding an extra black line around the eyes. You do not have to. This way you can see how it looks either way. And that is how you make a balloon that reminds people of Freddy Fazbear from Five Nights at Freddy's. Feel free to subscribe to my channel. I do release videos on a regular basis, or you can leave me comments or feedback below, or you can check me out on Instagram, Facebook, or my website, Balloon Animals Palm Beach.